the eve of the match at Singapore National Stadium. Thomas Tuchel's men put in a training session in the 55,000 capacity stadium that on Saturday will welcome a prestigious International Champions Cup game between Paris Saint-Germain and Arsenal. The London team lost on penalties on Thursday evening against Atletico Madrid. And to prepare for this high-profile game, the Parisians trained in front of numerous supporters and guests, including the Singapore fan club that was able to pose with the players for a family photo.
Look, Papoose, now everybody sees me because he's next to me. Because for Gigi and then Schéma à gauche.
Paris Saint-Germain Arsenal, a match you can follow from 1:30 in the afternoon on Saturday on your club media with live text, then photos, reactions and a post-match report. To speak about this match, one which will be a test, Marco Verratti came up to our temporary studio on the terrace of the delegation's hotel. With the Singapore skyline as a background, the Italian midfielder underlined the importance of preparing for the Trophée des Champions, which is coming up in a week's time. It's an important moment in the season, and we're working hard. We are working a lot, and the climate is good here. I thought it would be hotter than it is. We have got very good facilities for training. There are 2 matches to be played before competing for the trophy. We mustn't forget that the Trophée des Champions is an important trophy to Paris. The match against Arsenal will allow us to see where we're at and what we need to work on. It is important. In the streets of Singapore, the capital club has already left its mark, notably with street art, an artistic scene that's present in the 2 metropolises. The celebrated artist Seno Tu is currently working on an enormous fresco in his characteristic style, and he explained that to us.
First of all, I was so happy. I was invited to work alongside with PSG, and yes, and I'm a football fan. I watch football, and yeah, and definitely this is like one of the greatest thing I've ever done. My artwork depicts the idea of fresh, meaning to say this is the first time PSG heading down here in Singapore. So I'm painting a kid. The kid is wearing the PSG jersey and putting on the painting on the face with Singapore's flag, whereby all the soccer fans normally does that. And the monuments are the background of Singapore and Paris in particular. Yeah, so this will bring them together, where PSG is visiting for their tour into Singapore.
To finish off this daily news, we leave Singapore in order to take you to the other side of the world, to Miami. The Paris Saint-Germain women's team played their second pre-season game against North Carolina Courage, currently top of the American League. The Parisiennes lost 2-1 despite playing very well, as coach Olivier Echouafny explained to us. This evening I can only be satisfied with everything apart from the result. North Carolina are the best American team, and they have lost only 1 game in the league. They have many international players. We have a week's training in the legs, and we played a match only 48 hours earlier. I was agreeably surprised by the quality of our play. We didn't take our chances, especially in the second half. But what the players did still impressed me. And they have impressed me overall over the last 9 days.
Mais déjà, ce qu'elles ont produit en l'espace de 9 jours, c'est assez impressionnant.
Well, thanks for having followed this daily news. Exceptionally, to mark the Asia Tour, your rendezvous at the heart of the Capital Club will go into extra time this weekend. So we'll see you tomorrow on Saturday for a Match Day special edition.
Abonnate al canal de YouTube de Paris Saint-Germain.
Abonne-toi à la chaîne YouTube du Paris Saint-Germain.
Subscribe to the Paris Saint-Germain channel.
Inscreva-se no canal do YouTube do Paris Saint-Germain.